welcome back to another episode of 2Shot Reviewz. It's me, your guy, Lucky, and of course next to me, the gentleman, N.A. And we got a special one for y'all.
This was inspired by Lucky himself, and I'm gonna let him take it away for y'all.
So we're gonna start a little segment we're gonna call Free Life Friday. And we're gonna try to get these out to you every Friday, and it's just us being able to open up to y'all. You know what I mean? N.A. doesn't like to talk about himself, so we're gonna see if we can pull that out of him, crowd. You know what I mean?
No. Let me clear it up. It's not that I don't like to talk about myself.
It's mysterious.
It's not mysterious. It's just that for me, if you know, you know.
Fair enough.
So I like to keep it with people that I personally know, and I hope that my community that we build, or our community that we build, will get to know us. So I'm willing to open up to the community, but for strangers, not so much. For the strangers who want to get to know, I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, my bad. Let's talk to them.
All right.
So
what you got for us?
So first off, let's get to the first thing. How are you today, brother? How's your mental? How's everything?
I'm pretty good. You want to do a shot?
You know what? I absolutely do.
So we were talking about it.
Time.
Yeah.
It's shot time. It's shot time. It's shot time. It's shot time. It's shot time.
We were talking about it off camera, and he was asking if we should sip or do shots, and I told him I don't know how to sip. I got bad habits. So there's the first little clue. So
okay. So A has bad habits. My apologies, I had to put out that blunt. But before we get to that, we're going to give you a few seconds. I'm going to let you get yours. I'm going to sip mine. Tag you in.
what you got for us today?
Well, let's start with number one. We're both single bachelors, young gentlemen out here. What are you looking for in a wifey? What's your on your wifey traits list?
Well, like I said before, I consider myself an open book, and I had a wife before I was married. I got very little relationship experience. Maybe like I'm in my mid 40s, so maybe like about 4 real girlfriends, with one being my wife. Ex-wife, I would say. So when it comes, for me personally, when it comes to wifey, wifey traits, I would say that it's very simple. Honesty, honesty, trust, loyalty, all of that's in the same bag to me. Mm-hmm. So that whole bag of I would say trust, and then respect. Respect, I would respect her as a woman, and I would expect her to respect me as a man. And me as an individual, I got enough discipline. I respect her enough that if I was tempted to cheat on her or do anything that would break her heart, I'll be man enough to tell her before I do it, because I don't want shit going behind her back, and I feel like the same with me. Yeah, and then, so I said that honesty, loyalty, trust bag, respect, and then the main thing for me is love. You gotta love me. Because I've been with women that got the 2 parts in, but they don't really love me like that. So for me, it's those 3: that honesty, trust, and that bag right there, the respect part, and the love. If those 3 things meet for me, those are the wifey traits. And it doesn't matter how the person looks. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm not vague. I am vague. There are certain things.
Let's be honest now. We got to keep them honest, folks.
I'm gonna be honest.
Right,
I can wife up a girl that that I won't bang, and I can say that because I'm a military vet, and there was a time in the military, if you marry a girl, you can get paid more money. So okay. I've considered that, as long as she was cool and we was on the same page.
Okay, so you're good as far as financial gain goes.
Yeah.
Okay, understandable.
So yeah, those three things are the ones I'm looking for, and I'm a little vapid and vague, but not to the point to where you can't talk to me and we can work something out. I'm interested to hear what you're gonna say.
Ladies.
That don't come for me because I'm not. Don't do it like I'm not approachable. That's for sure.
That means approach them, especially if you got the snoot. But for me personally,
that's my B more shit.
For me personally,
Snoot not gonna move me.
Honestly, you gotta be creative. You gotta be open. You know what I mean? Like, open your inner mind. Have some experience with anything, for that matter. You know what I mean? You don't have to be overly experienced in life. I don't want you to over pursue.
I don't want to cut you off, but let me ask: when you say open and experienced, are you saying you don't necessarily want a young, naive girl? Because I don't.
No, I don't mind somebody being young and naive because we were all once young and naive.
As long as they're open.
Open to learn.
So, but not necessarily experienced.
Be open to learn, be open to new experiences. Don't be so closed off and think everything in life is in your phone and that's the only way to get by. Or you go to Vegas type shit. Like, there's other things in the world. There's beautiful places in the world to see. There's food to eat. You know what I mean?
Right,
like, be open to new experiences.
Are you open to new experiences?
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. I wasn't always.
What if you met a very attractive girl and you guys had the same vibe, but one of her guilty pleasures that she loves to do, and she probably does more than you think is enough, is eat like sushi, the raw fish and shit like that, and she loves going out to sushi spots?
What's the problem?
You like the raw fish and the sushi?
I eat sushi, yeah.
The raw fish. What kind of sushi you eat?
California rolls.
That's not sushi. Okay. All right. So we see. So you go California roll it up. I got you. You go find something you like. All right. I'm gonna let you rock.
I've tried other things. You know what I mean? Little tiger rolls and shit like that. Whatever else it's called. But number two.
I'm talking about like yellowtail.
I don't know the names of the shit.
No, I'm talking. Okay. So, like. My ex-wife is Japanese.
Okay. So
I didn't really experience the whole sushi culture until her. And I'm an open guy. I'm not very, I don't turn nothing down. I turn stuff down that's, turned downable, but nothing that shouldn't be turned down like food. I'll give it a shot. So I tried it with her and there was nothing wrong with it. And I've been eating sushi ever since. I tried a lot of different things with her. Pho, Korean barbecue, sundubu. She opened a lot up to me in terms of international food from a Japanese woman's perspective from Sapporo, Hokkaido Prefecture.
Okay. Fun fact. So, number two. I'm not sure where you're going with that.
I'm just saying, I was...
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It wasn't...
Number two.
Go ahead, you got it.
Number two. You have to have a desire to have family ties. If you don't have something for your own, like, don't be overly clingy and don't try to weasel your way into my family, but be open to cooperating and mingling with my family. You know what I mean?
I don't mean to cut you
allow
off.
me to do the same with yours. So.
Okay, so... Because I just want to, for understanding, when you say family time, is it taken away from your family time or an equal amount of family time?
I don't understand the question.
So what if she doesn't have like a family?
That's
like
what
she's
I said.
Kind of like an orphan.
If you don't have a family, cool. You come hang out with me and mine. But once you get here, don't start acting like you're a part of the family as soon as you get here type shit. Like, earn your way in. You dig? Put your time in. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? You just reminded me something I didn't mention. Thank you. Longevity for me. So even if you meet the 3 criteria for me, there is I have a necessary subconscious need for longevity because most of the friends in my life have been friends for a numerous amount of years. It's not like, I'm not like somebody that you can befriend quickly. It takes a while. So longevity.
Okay.
So yeah, you brought that up.
Number 4.
Number
3.
You got a list.
No, it's number 3. I didn't even get to it.
No, you got it.
Number 3. Self-confidence. I don't give a fuck how big you is. You knew how big you was when I met you.
Or small.
Big or small, skinny, fat, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, however I met you, that's how you is. Have some self-confidence about it. You dig? And if you want to do better or change some shit, let me know. But don't come with shortcuts. No Ozempic, no BBLs, mommy makeover, none of that shit. Hard working, dedication in the gym. Let's get to it. I'll rock with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm always gonna be honest with you.
So is
you
it
gonna
just
hate me?
Is it just 3 or is it more than 3? Because I think I'm up to 4 now.
As far as wifey traits go, those are the 3. Those are the main 3. You know what I mean? There's always other shit, but it's not a whole fucking laundry list.
Well, like I said, what about looks? How important is looks to you? Because looks is in a scale. Like, let's put it in percentage. And I'm gonna do mine first. When we say looks as a percentage, I'll say for me, if we put everything, I gave 4. So out of the 4, looks will probably be 25%. That makes the whole 100. So I put all 4 as 25%. So you gave 3. What would your percentages look like? And then looks, because you didn't mention that. And that we was being real, because looks.
If we being real,
looks is real.
Looks is important to me because I have to be seen with you.
But you didn't mention that.
I felt like it was one of those things that didn't need to be said, but I guess I will.
No, you're right. You're right.
Take care of yourself. Be presentable. You know what I mean? We have to go places. We got to do shit. I don't need somebody that looks homeless behind me or next to me, because then you look like a struggling case that I'm helping, and I want you to look like the queen that you are.
Now, and I like to put a little psychological spin on this. The reason why looks don't need to be said is because when 2 people are naturally attracted to each other, there's no reason to talk about looks, because if you're not attracted to somebody, you will give off the physical je ne sais quoi that you're not attracted to them.
Yeah.
You know, like if she's talking to you or you're talking to her and she's looking rubbernecking around, it's like they're really not fixed on you. So it doesn't need to be said, but I did have to bring it up.
If you see me in person, you know, I have a vibe about me. I do. Like, I'm naturally charismatic. People tend to attract to me, and that's cool. I fuck with people. I'm an open book, you know what I mean? And I have relatability. Like, I go through shit. Like, I've been through shit.
Hey, so you know what? To be honest with you, you brought it. I like how you got this segment, and this is all thanks to him. I have nothing to do with this, but you know that we could go hours on just this subject alone, because I got so many questions.
Into the next one. No, that's why we get into the next one.
Get into the next one. We'll circle back around.
Next topic.
I got questions.
Kids or more kids? I know you got a son. You mentioned quite often. Do you want more kids?
Or
if you were dating somebody who had kids, would that be acceptable to you?
I was dating somebody with kids.
Okay.
And I don't want to talk about it because my son watches the show now.
Okay.
And my son is not stupid, and he's gonna put. Matter of fact, he already know. He already knows by now that I said that. But anyway, yeah, and they had kids and they knew each other. So,
hey,
but
that happens. It happens.
Yeah, it actually for my son, it's Aunt Pooh's mom, just so he won't get it confused. Because I know a lot of his. Because only he knows. That's anyway. Like the reason why.
More kids or no?
That's a conversation I'll have with my son.
Okay.
Because I got a friend of mine and a business partner of mine who has a son that is probably 23 now. Mm-hmm. So when I met him, his son was probably 9, 10, and my son was a newborn. And then he had kids around the same age, and he was black and his wife was Japanese. I'm black, my wife Japanese. So we clicked off of that. And the kids kind of mingled. They call themselves cousins and brothers sometime in public, you know, just to like if people ask, like, yeah, we cousins, whatever. Yeah. But anyway, but I learned from him that when you have a older son and then you introduce younger sons, it's kind of difficult, mainly because naturally as a parent you're going to use the older son as like a babysitter to watch the younger brothers,
of course,
because we're looking at it as like bonding. But like me being so in tune of like development, like I don't want to put that on my older son, because I know the dichotomy, the understanding of the
go from being an only child to all of a sudden having
a responsibility. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I would say,
the older brother of the oldest of 5, I understand that completely.
Yeah, I would say I'm not looking to have more kids until my son turns, until he becomes an adult. And my son is, next year he'll be a senior, so he on his way out.
Congratulations.
So I would,
young
but
buck.
then when I hit the streets and I'm talking to females, they can ask, "Do you have kids?" And when my son is not a kid, I can say no and not be lying, because my son is an adult.
Whatever gets you through the conversation.
I got the cheat codes. You see, I got the cheat codes.
For me, personally, I don't have kids. Do I want kids? I'm getting to the age where, it'd be cool to have 1 or 2. Would I date somebody with kids? Absolutely. I'm a great step pops, even better uncle. Shout out to my nieces and nephews. But that brings me to the next subject.
Whoa. How you just gonna smooth off the kids like that? Do you like? All right, let me see. It says here, kids, more kids. The way I interpret it, do you want kids?
I just said, at this age, I'm starting to want kids. I wouldn't mind having 1 or 2. Are you not listening to the conversation?
No,
where is this man at?
I mean, you know what's taking me off? He got the smooth suit on. The way he talking is real smooth, and I didn't hear like, yes, I want kids. But all right. So you got it. My bad. Go ahead.
See, the swag is different.
See how you talking smooth? You talking real low. His voice getting real low.
But anywho, that brings me to the next topic, which is games and activities. What do you like to do? What do you like to play? What entertains NA? Whether solo or, you know what I mean? Like, solo. Let's do solo. What entertains you? What keeps you motivated in doing something active? Like, what kind of activities are you into?
Like we talked about it a lot, of bucket list. I do got a bucket list, and trying to reach that bucket list. Okay. So I got a lot of stuff on that bucket list, and I'm not really superstitious. I'm superstitious in terms of I got personal superstitions that don't make sense to anybody else, only to me.
Okay.
So certain things that if I say it out loud and I speak it into the universe, it really doesn't work. It only works if I don't say shit and keep my head down and push forward.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What about the things that you can speak on? What kind of activities are you into? Do you like go to the gym?
Activities?
You play football? You hoop?
No. Hooping, I like to hoop, but I don't like. I like to play high level basketball. So rec league. Okay. I would love to coach again. I coached before. You saw, I show you my little shit. I show y'all my standout, but I was a coach before. My life, I grew up where my life revolved around sports, not from parents forcing it onto you. It's just of being a middle child and having a younger brother that we were connected on one level, and I have another brother we're connected on another level. Mm-hmm. So for my younger brother, I've conquered him, but he beat me now. You know, for my younger brother, you beat me. On the level that we would battle on, he beat me. And I'm bowing out. But for my older brother, when it comes to, we both were athletes, and it comes to basketball, you still can't beat me. So I'm activities, I'm competitive.
Yeah, okay.
So rec league basketball only, that is going to move me. And it's not like I'm having fun. It moves my competitive needle. Other than that,
what about games? Or
solo?
Do you play any games? Or are you not a gamer?
I'm a gamer, but I like one-player games to where it kind of gets my mind going, to where it makes me think about things that are outside of the box.
Okay.
So, a game I play right now is Marvel Midnight Suns, because it's different. That's
the not to step on you, but that's the top-down. Or card-based one? Yeah,
it's card-based with super dope graphics, and they got a mix of a RPG in it. So when you're not in combat, it's full RPG. When you're in combat, it's sort of like a turn-based and a card game.
Okay.
So the cards is more like actual moves, but it's turn based, really like kind of old school Final Fantasy.
What else?
And then I got a PC, so anything I can get for the low, like Baron Zemo on the Captain America and Winter Soldier episode with the Zoo soundtrack. So anything I can get on the low, anything on a discount, I'll buy it and I'll try to play it. So when it comes to gaming, I'll play anything and I'll see whether I like it or not. And I try to get stuff for free or I try to get stuff on a discount. Because when you got the PC, you got a lot of deals.
Okay.
But let me hear about you.
Activities, I like to do pretty much everything. We can go to the gun range. I like to go to do like random shit at the beach, collect seashells, escape rooms. I'm adventurous. I like to do shit.
See?
Games, I got a PS5 and an Xbox, so I pretty much play everything. Mainly wrestling. Mainly wrestling. One player games, cool, but I don't play too many shooters. I'm cool. I'm not great. I'm kind of low-key, I suck, I guess. But
You better than me.
I play fighting games more than anything.
You better than
sports and competitive games.
Out of the people we hang with, who's the worst in the video games? Honestly.
That's a rough inquiry.
Okay. We play fighting games. Who wins the most fighting games?
Batman.
Okay.
He's a cheating bastard, but
In
he
sports
wins.
games, who wins the most sports games?
Me.
In fighting games, like sports fighting games, and
Sports fighting.
like when I say fighting games, I don't put in like when you had the UFC. That's different from two like fighting games where you got special moves and projectiles across the screen. That's different. You can't spam a move in UFC or Fight Night or basketball or
those
football.
type of realistic games. Yeah,
Yes.
I win most of the time. Yeah,
Okay, and then racing games, who will win?
me.
So, and then who will be coming in second typically?
Whoever else is playing, shit.
Bad man. I'm the worst.
But that brings me to the next topic. What kind of high school activities were you into? What kind of dude were you in high school?
This is gonna be a short one for me.
Who were you?
Sports.
Sports. All sports.
That's it. Basketball mainly. So when you say high school, it was basketball.
Okay.
But if I give you, because like I said, I'm an open book. If I give you a prelude before, I didn't grow up a basketball player. I grew up idolizing Bo Jackson because my aunt was a Raider girl. So my dad is the oldest and he got 4 younger sisters. So he grew up with responsibility, which I didn't have. So my older brother has the responsibility that I don't have. I'm the middle child, so I was kind of like not really paid attention to. My younger brother's the younger child who screamed out for attention. So it's responsibility versus not having attention, and then you have the origin story of NA. So when you
have it, ladies.
But my aunt was the Raider girl. She was the youngest, and she was a Raider girl. Basically, she was a cheerleader. So my first football games was at the Raiders. Bo Jackson, indoctrinated to the O.J. Simpson. Yeah, I was a Raider guy. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, and the Raiders played the Coliseum. So I grew up a football fan until I saw Michael Jordan. And then everything was downhill from there because you had the marketing, the Come Fly With Me, and I played basketball, but I wanted to be either Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders because they was dual sports and they was rapping, they had the swag. I was more Deion Sanders because I bought 2 of his shoes early. I cried. I cried one birthday for a pair of Deion Sanders. I actually used my acting ability to pull tears out because I was the kid, and this is real. And people don't believe what I say. That's why I call myself NA. And my mom will watch the video because she watches it with me sometimes. I really didn't ask for birthday presents or Christmas presents, but one year, I pulled out tears for. No, it was 2 times. I pulled out tears. No, No. For the Deion Sanders, I pulled out the fact that I don't never ask for nothing. I want Deion Sanders. And I got the white Deion Sanders with the gold, the white, red, and gold joints. Right, white, red, black, and gold joints with the little gold on the side and the strap on the front. And I pulled out the tears for the Junior Seance. Yeah, but those are the only 2 presents I ever got in my life that I actually asked for.
So that's the
But
activities you were into.
Sports, that's it.
Sports, just sports. Okay.
When I learned Michael Jordan, I was a basketball player. That's where basketball comes from.
Sports. All right. Interesting.
Clipper fan.
Of course.
What about you?
I was a rapper, so I hung out in the rap circle. That was when I got to Crenshaw. When I was at Washington for my 9th grade year, I was a drama kid, so I was with the drama students, and when I wasn't, I think I hung out with 1 or 2 kids. They were albino. They were like 1 or 2, the only 2 albino kids in the school, low-key. It was kind of weird. They just gravitated towards me and we hung out. One of them, I think we walked the same way to school type shit. But anyway, all I did was rap in high school. And I was a guy with a girlfriend. I always had a girlfriend, I always rapped. And I flirted my way through a lot of class.
With teachers?
No, with other students.
Oh, other girls,
yeah.
and they did your homework and stuff?
I wouldn't say all that. Do your own work.
Wait, how do you...
your own work.
Okay, yeah. All right, you got it.
Do your own work.
Okay, so you know what? When you said rapping, so for all my people that know me and they remember me in high school and they be like, the Cap, you wasn't all about basketball. You used to rap. Yeah, I used to rap too.
I skateboarded too. Like, it wasn't just that. I skateboarded. Yeah, I used to skateboard.
I used to rap.
Yeah,
but
I'm like I said, I did activities, all kind of anything with wheels. Me and my little brothers would ride.
But you know what brought me back to what you said before when it comes to you being adventurous.
Except for inline skates, I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't do inline skates. I don't do skates.
No, only inline skates. I can't do the 4 wheels.
I don't do no skates.
I can ice skate though.
You know, my ankles is too valuable with the basketball to be skating.
You gotta go to ice skate, bro.
No. I'm not ice skating. But no. What brought you back? What brought me back? So when you said you were adventurous, I am definitely adventurous. I'm down for whatever. I'll try anything.
Okay.
You know, not even just once, 2 times. But yeah, and that's why that's how I was in high school. I not only did I rapped, I hung out with the JRORTC.
Oh, I did that too.
Yeah, I used to play
ROTC.
chess. I used to play chess with the chess club. I used to hang out with gangbangers. Y'all know who y'all are. I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want to put no sides on the table. I was with the jocks, with the basketball people. I was everywhere. Except in class.
I mean, you know what? I don't want to set bad examples. Go to school, do your own work. That's all I'll say about that. Okay, so next topic. Quiet night in with the missus versus a night out with the missus.
I'll say it like this. Because I like to mix things up and I don't like stagnation and just like a routine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I will, if I feel like I'm inside the house too much, I'll go out. If I feel like I'm going out too much, I'll go in. If it's me by myself, I'm a homebody naturally. But if I have somebody with me, you know, and because when you have somebody with you, in my personal opinion, you're not really natural. You're more outside of your natural comfort zone, and you're bringing somebody in. So I would try to mix it up, or I would try to make it to where I'm being more of a delight to my partner, or she's being a more delight to me. So if she likes stagnation, I'll try to be stagnant, even though I don't like being stagnant. If she doesn't like stagnation, I'll try to be more stagnant. You know what I'm trying to say. So I'll try to keep it to where my personal space is consistent with peace, because that's all I require.
Yeah, that's good. As you know, if you don't, I'm a homebody. I like to be in the fucking house. I pay for it. All my shit's here. Nothing outside good can happen. Car accident, bullshit fights, spending money on bullshit, and then you're unhappy and you complain. I'm not a pessimist, don't get me wrong, but I don't like to be outside with the bullshit. If we going somewhere, we got a little dinner date, cool, I'll get dressed up, let's hit the scene, you know what I mean, paint the town red. If we plan on doing that. I don't like spontaneous, oh, you know what we should do? Let's go, boom, and take off into the fucking city and spend a grip of money. Nah, if you want to jump up and go to an ice cream spot, go look at an art spot, oh, this movie just came out, type shit, cool, I'm down. But to just hop up and let's go to the club, fuck out of here. I'll tell you straight to your face, fuck out of here. Nah, we're not doing that. You could do that.
I'll do it.
You could do that. Now, if it's one of your friends' little events that you forgot was happening, oh yeah, we'll go. Show support, you know what I mean? I'll dress up. I'm, of course, gonna wear a tie. But, yeah, fuck that. We out here chilling.
All right, I got a story to say. So, she knows who she is. And there's one time I told her that the one thing I really don't like is surprises. So as spontaneous as I like to be, I like to be spontaneous with a plan. I don't like surprises. So I told this girl that I don't like surprises. And the next, maybe, I think it was the same day or the next day, because it took me so in a loop that she popped up with, surprise, you're not doing your normal routine. You coming with me to one of my coworkers' birthday party. Okay. But because I argue, but because that, like I told you earlier, like if you figure out certain things that can push me, you know, like I'm a difficult person to understand, but I'm easy to deal with. So once you know my button, you can just push it. So she hit me with one of my buttons, so I was like, all right, let's just go out then. So it's as much as I hate surprises, you can make me accept a surprise.
Okay. Well, the reason I like to stay in because there's also a lot of shit we can do inside.
Smash.
Of course, it's always number one. But then after you do that, you know what I mean, and you engage in conversation, you know, intellectual conversation, we can sit down, we can read a book, we can watch something.
Smash
of course,
again.
I love to watch something. You know what I mean? We can make a movie. You dig? Like there's so many things we can do. Whatever you into, we can watch that.
A movie.
We can go there. You know what I mean? Like we gotta be open to ideas and communication and conversation, and that's something that I've learned. I wasn't always like this, so in learning that, I'm open to it, and let's do it. Stay in the fucking house, get to know each other as a couple, as a unit, and don't be so quick to go outside and need to express among other people, because then you get separated real easy. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
COVID taught me that. Like, shit was rough. Shit was rough. But next topic, we on to guest stars. Top 5, let's say top 3 guest stars. Who would you wish to be on the show? On the 2Shot Reviewz. Or even to come up here for this new segment called Free Life Fridays.
I think this would be a better question for you, because this is an honest question off the top of my head, because I try not to look at the list, but it would be, I don't care, because you're really not going to get nothing out of me unless you unless you know me and I'm comfortable with you. So I don't care about guest stars. I really don't care about celebrities. You probably saw me around celebrities, and I'm kind of passive to them, to where it's like, hey, but if I had to choose, it'll probably be Bruce Lee, my pops, and Akeem Olajuwon.
Interesting list. Captivating. This has been Walter Cronkite. I was fucking shit. Who would I love to have on the show? Guest list stars. Slink Johnson. Slink Johnson would be
who is that?
Interesting. Black Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah. Slink Johnson would be an excellent star to have on the show. Watch Homie Quan would be interesting. He's moved around LA a lot. It'd be interesting just to hear like some backstory, just where he's going and what he's up to, because he's making a lot of movies and like doing little shorts and shit. So I think that'll be interesting. I want to have what's the old boy's name? The actor who played in off the top of my head, I don't know.
What movie?
Whoever
was it?
fucking want to come up here and come party with us and come take a shot.
Yeah, what movie was it?
It's two different movies. I'm not sure if it's a movie or if it's a TV show, and they're blending together. And
What was the premise?
they were.
Sci-fi, drama, action.
I got one. Young Doughboy.
Who's that?
Ice Cube's son.
All right.
O'Shea Jackson Jr. He would be an interesting conversation piece to have on the show with his acting career and his wrestling experience, because he goes to that wrestling shows.
Well, it's somebody reachable for me that I would love to have is my boy Curly the Fifth. He's actually somebody that I know that
Your boys from Masters of the Nerdiverse?
No. He made a movie.
Oh,
he actually made a movie and got it on a
Congratulations.
big platform.
Curly the Fifth.
So Curly, I would love to have Curly the Fifth on it, because he would be a perfect example for our Angelinos to let them know that you can do it. Ooh, that
Yes,
comes from
you
a lot
can.
of the Adam Sandler movies, right?
Okay. Next topic. See, I told you you get to know us. Should we try out for Black People Try on the Cocoa Butter channel?
What the fuck is that?
You never seen Black people try each other's barbecue or jerk chicken, or New Yorkers try each other's Philly cheesesteaks, or whatever the case may be?
That's the title, Black People Try?
Yeah, bro.
No, I never seen it.
So pretty much, it's based out of Los Angeles, and they have people who come from a certain background. For instance, we're from LA, so they'll say, okay, make your tacos, and Black people try each other's tacos type shit, and it'll be your tacos rated against somebody else's.
Oh, hell
like,
yeah.
or other people tacos.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Hell yeah.
So the question is, would y'all like to see us do that? Because both of us are, my bad, culinary people. Like, we're culinary people. We got that shit. We get to mix it up. Especially in a, y'all might not notice this by his look. But Broken Bird, you know what I'm saying? He put his elbow on some shit. And I fuck with it. And have you tried my cooking?
Yes. You cooked in my house. The chicken tacos. I made the chicken tacos one day.
Oh.
You spun the block and made them the next day.
Yeah. We eat a lot of chicken.
Yeah. I mean, it's cheap and it's versatile.
I gotta make some enchiladas though, ground beef sausages.
You barbecued over here too.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. So yeah, I ate your cooking.
Yeah, I
We
cook.
just be
We
be
cook,
at more
you know?
in my house a little bit more.
Okay.
You know.
Last topic. All right, sorry we're coming to the end, folks, but you know it always has to. Where do you think would be the most peaceful place in the world? Like, where would you go if you just were looking for peace? Where would you go as the most peaceful place in the world? If you just had unlimited money to get there, boom, no budget.
It wouldn't be there. It'll be a person, and it'll be the wifey traits. So
You just hang out with your wife.
Yeah, because she's that. For me, my identity of the significant other is the person that not only brings you peace, but doesn't disturb your peace. So if you're already in a peaceful place, when that person comes in, they just adds to the peace. And if you're coming from the outside world of chaos, when you come back to that person, they bring you peace. So that's my interpretation of it. It's not a physical place, because even in the most treacherous situations, you can find peace in this other person. So it'll be, for me, it'll be the person, the woman that brings me peace. And if there's no woman that brings me peace, it'll be in my mind.
Aw, Brad, hearts. Apparently he's all for his wifey. Good for him. I've never been married, so I don't know that joy. But
why does it have to do with anything? I said the person that brings me. Let's not. Hold on, man. You made it seem like I miss my wife.
As far as place, I don't know. But most likely it's somewhere. No, there's this one cliff. There's one like little hangout spot in San Diego where me and the homies used to go to smoke and write, and it just overlooks the city. And there's like a little cliff right there. If you fall down, you fucked. But
it's in San Diego?
Yeah, it's a safe walk up.
It'll still bring you peace if a lot of people were there?
I've hung out there with a couple other people. And
no, people that you don't know, like strangers,
yeah.
blaring music.
Yeah.
And it still brings you peace?
If you get in tune, yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm
you just gotta lock in.
I'm watching the city, like,
I got you.
This is all observational, you know what I mean? I'm not worried about who's here. I'm just doing my shit. I'm smoking. I'm locked into what I'm trying to get into.
Is it a view of the water?
No.
Just the city?
Just the city.
Does Griffith Park Observatory bring you peace?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I've been there. I went inside. That shit hard.
But no, they got those little things on the outside where you can put a quarter in. But no, you get a look over the city.
I need a physical, first hand.
Yeah, you can physically.
Not a third person shooter.
No. Because the third person shooter is when you know your streets. I actually was able to put quarters in. I spent $2, but I found my house.
$2 finding his house on the telescope from the Griffith Park Observatory.
Because I know where Vermont is. That means I know where Normandy is. I know where Western is. Take Western.
There's no point in getting to that. Nobody needs to know where you live at. So, I'm happy we did this. This has been an excellent segment. Did you have anything that you like to tell the fans?
Nah.
Tell the people.
Oh, you know what I gotta say?
The gentleman. And of course, Lucky, the good guy.
So if you're the good guy, am I the bad guy?
That's a question you should ask yourself, brother.
We're both good guys.
There we go. Buddy cops.
If we was a buddy cop, who would be Mel Gibson and who would be Danny Glover? I'm Danny Glover?
You fucking right. You fucking right.
So you faster than me. I think I'll be Riggs running niggas down. Hey, look.
So
hey, stop
he said he wants to have a race.
We gonna actually race out here.
He gonna make me put my motherfucking street clothes on and race this nigga.
And I'm not gonna put street clothes on.
Smoke this motherfucker.
I'm gonna be out here like Jason Statham racing. I'm gonna transport him.
If y'all would like to see us race, also tell us in the comments, and we'll for sure do it. As you see, we're competitive, so yeah, it'll happen. But yeah.
No. So for the people that already know me, if you guys would like to see him lose, just put it in the comments.
Whatever, bro. This has been another 2Shot Review. Thank you.